Hey, maybe he just had a boner, bro. But
I don't know.
hey,
If it's dragging on the ground, dude.
I don't know if dog's dick's supposed to be that big for his size, man. I mean, some people packing in real life, but bro, that's just abnormal.
I just want to make a quick announcement here. Some of you are not subscribed yet, and that's making me sad. Not really, but if you are subscribed, thank you. If you aren't, just take 1 second of your time and click that subscribe button. And not only will you help us out, you'll help yourself. All right. If we have new episodes that aren't released on Monday, you'll be the first to know if you're subscribed, right? And you'll help us out, get a studio so I don't have to do this in my room anymore. Are you subscribed yet?
Come on, push your button.
All right. Thanks. Now, enjoy the show. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 714 podcast. This is the Shyam Sam Show. How's it going, Sam?
It's going great,
early
man.
Saturday morning today.
Very early. My voice is obviously still the morning voice. My eyes are gonna close soon.
That graspy.
But hey, man, I'm here.
Yep. So breaking news today, like Biden just won the election.
Yeah. It was announced like literally half an hour ago.
Yeah.
Like as of filming this podcast.
Yep. Like it was.
I knew Biden was gonna win. That was my prediction.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna tell you who I voted for. I just, I told all my friends he was gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
People didn't like me saying that, so it's even better,
Yeah, because
I like. But
some
again,
of our friends are like Trump supporters.
But I don't hate Trump supporters. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't care, to be honest. Like I said, I'm not gonna tell you who I voted for, but you can kind of guess who I voted for. It's not Biden, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kanye.
No.
Okay.
But I just knew Biden was gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a Biden supporter.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Obviously, Trump is gonna throw a tantrum for sure. There's no way.
Yeah.
That his ego, his
he's probably
mindset.
Tweeting as of right now. He's tweeting something.
I didn't check Twitter. I wanted to see all the hectic.
Yeah, everybody's going off on there.
I just know one thing, that let's say Trump throws his tantrum and then they still say Biden wins, because there's of course there's a bunch of these voter fraud.
Yeah.
Right. People were covering up, hiding the poll workers, not showing, them fully counting in front of other people. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So there's types of sneakiness, I guess. Right. You could say. Mm-hmm. And Trump's going to, bring that up, the typical stuff to make sure that it's fair and square, I guess. Yeah. It's just like when Trump was blamed by Russia, or he was blamed for working with Russia.
Mm-hmm. Like the
and
election.
Then, of course, that was debunked, completely.
Mm-hmm.
And then, maybe this voter fraud will be debunked completely, or maybe not. Who fucking knows?
I think most people, all the news stations, will downplay it this time. They all wanted, the CNNs and ABCs and NBCs.
Oh yeah, because
they're all.
The majority of news stations, I would guess, is obviously liberal.
Yeah,
and also the majority, even if they're not liberal,
mm-hmm.
Trump's kind of hurt their image by saying fake news, and all social media is fake and shit, except his Twitter.
Yeah,
but it's a Fox. Fox is always there for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I saw on Twitter they had to announce as well, with other news stations, they predicted that Biden wins, and then everybody was going off finally we get to know who wins,
mm-hmm.
After so long. Here, I'll put up the election page, showing the electoral vote. So it's 290 against 214.
It was 284 when I searched it up.
Yeah.
I guess
I think it just changed.
More. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It just changed right now. It might change when this episode comes out. I don't know.
But one thing, even if I'm not too involved in like the presidents, I was involved in I searched up the policies for like the props and the other stuff that you're supposed to vote for that affects like where we live.
Yeah.
So I did my research on that, but the president is like whatever, dude. It's like whatever people told me, I'd be like, all right, cool. How's that gonna affect me? Cool. Okay, great. Let me just vote this real quick.
Because life goes on with the president, like.
Yeah, like I said, the best. Okay, so the best thing, in my opinion, is like the memes, man.
Yeah.
Dude, like
LeBron just posted a meme right now where it's like him, his block shot like on Iguodala,
like,
and then he put Biden's face on it.
Yeah, but it's like with celebrities voting for Biden, like obviously the tax plan.
Yeah,
the motherfucker's crazy, man.
I know. Yeah,
good luck with that. Like celebrities gonna lose a lot more money. I mean, maybe it's not about the money, but obviously they still do it for a big ass paycheck. And to lose or get taxed like 68% more.
Yeah,
because they make over 400,000.
I think it's 68%, not 68% more, but yeah, it's still high.
Yeah, but it's that's extremely high.
Yeah,
especially in California, like that. Bye. Like let's say like 100 million.
Yeah,
that's just gone, man. I mean, you're still making money, but it's not as much of it. So I don't know how people feel about that.
And I think it's like mostly tailored at like that, like income from like if you're an employee, like he's the employee of the NBA and he gets a paycheck from them, so that will get taxed like pretty high. But if he runs if like he has his own businesses like production companies and stuff, like if he's the owner of that, I think businesses are separated from that his tax plan.
I don't know what it is, but I just know,
yeah, it's
you're about to get fucked.
I know.
But hey, man, it's about the politics, not about the money.
Yeah.
But and also like you said, life moves on regardless of who's president for some people. And like there's memes like they're playing games. If Trump wins, what happens? They're still playing games. If Biden wins, what happens? They're still playing games. Like nothing. Yeah. It's not like they're gonna all of a sudden,
like
grab a job.
People were like, people were saying everything's gonna go wrong in 2016 when Trump won, and then here we are 4 years later. I mean, the president comes and goes like either every 4 years or 8 years, and at least we get to decide in this country. Like we have our vote. Like this was our first time voting as well, right? So that was pretty cool. But over here in California, like if you saw, I think 8 million, almost 9 million people voted for Biden here, and it's only 66% reporting, so it's not even done yet. So, and only 4.6 million people voted for Trump in California, so that's pretty much automatically given to Biden. And that was pretty much the election. But the main thing was the mail-in votes, because at the beginning, November 3rd or 4th, Trump was predicted to win because he had Florida, Georgia, Pennsylvania. But then a few days after, they started counting these mail-in votes, and all of a sudden they turned blue. And now it's Saturday, November 7th, and Joe Biden is now president. It's crazy.
Yep. What else is funny is like, well, obviously every 4 years the meme appears like where they show the fucking states and they're like all red, and you have like 2 blue dots on the counties. Like a lot of people put that into perspective, like especially ignorant people, like they're like, oh wait, if like 90% of the state is red, how the fuck did the Democrats flip the state? If there's only like 2 counties that are voting, And, like, they don't realize, like, the two counties are, like, the biggest cities are full of fucking liberals and, you know, this Democrats and shit. And that's all it takes to flip it. Like, because most likely in those, like, the Midwest, you have a bunch of, like, these little rural areas, like farmlands with, like, 20 people. And, like, small ass cities with, like 2,000, 5,000 people. And then you have this one big ass city, like, for example, like Chicago, right?
Yeah. Like everywhere in Illinois is like farmland besides
and then
Chicago.
that's just packed to the fucking brim of like 10 million plus, like, you know. So I thought that was funny as shit too.
Yeah. Like I was in Virginia a few weeks ago, and over there it's pretty much like trees and like rural areas as well. And then you could, like, in the election they were blue, but when I went there, and I went to kind of the rural area, like Williamsburg, Virginia, and over there, it was all I saw was Trump signs. Like, you could drive for like 20 miles, and all you see is Trump signs. Like, I didn't even see one Biden sign. But I didn't go into the city. Like, Richmond is one of the bigger cities, and over there, there's, you know, a few 100,000 people, you know. And the amount of votes they put in are most likely for Biden, and so the whole state basically turned blue instead of with Trump, just because the majority of the people who vote have the power, really, and so that's just how it works in this. And like the main thing is that, like, Biden got the most votes and he won the electoral college as well. So last time Hillary got the most popular vote, and then Trump actually ended up winning with the electoral college. So yeah. But did you see that, like, Bernie's video where he called like what was gonna happen with the mail-in votes? Like, he basically called it on Jimmy Fallon, like this is what's gonna happen on November 3rd. People are gonna get desperate and think that the election is over on election day, but they're not gonna realize that the mail-ins are gonna come after, and those red states are gonna turn blue. And he called that like a month before. This man, so, but in my opinion,
he's the old man from Back in the Future. He's that guy, Doc or whatever his name is.
Yeah, in my opinion, like, both of these presidents weren't like the best choice. Like, it wasn't
never the best choice, man. They all suck.
Yeah,
every single president so far, they all fucking suck. I'm not gonna lie. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's just whatever.
That's why you just vote for the policies that affect you directly.
Yeah, you know? I think a few good like propositions passed here in California.
Yeah,
like there's like a Privacy Act thing.
No, I like basically all the policies were like, there's like one yes. I think everything was no for me.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, same with me. And then there was like the Uber one that I think that a lot of people.
They're independent. I don't think they should. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, that's how it should be, because they would lose like their freedom to work. Like with the Uber driver, that's not like their full-time shit. Like with most of them.
Oh, hopefully not. Yeah, hopefully not.
And then they just do it if they have some free time and they want to make some extra cash.
Yeah.
And if you're not like an independent, then you have to basically work a certain amount of hours and shit, and you don't. That's not right. So I think that one.
I don't even know because I'm supposed to write like a paper on this, but I don't know if I've like heard that our Uber drivers like do they want this policy to pass or no?
I think I don't know what. I think it was yes on being independent, but I'm not sure.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah, like you said, they don't want to work a certain amount of hours if this is like it's just a casual job whenever they want to accept the Uber, pickup.
Yeah, that's how it should be. Even with Lyft and all those like drive things, that's how they invented it, and now they want to do it as employees, and like they say they'll get health care and shit like that, but you don't need like it's just like a part-time gig unless they do it full-time. Then I don't know, but I don't think that's the majority of people anyways.
Yeah, exactly. That's like a small percentage.
Yeah, but like Trump now is gonna be president for a few months. Like he's about to sign like so many executive orders.
Dude, I'm just ready to see the fucking chaos, man.
I know.
I'm ready.
All the Trump supporters are gonna be rioting and shit.
Because we haven't had we haven't had a president like Trump where like he's this, this is like violence almost, like the supporters are almost like extremely violent. I mean, I'm not going to say that for everyone, but the media definitely portrays that.
I know.
And I've seen so many like, it's like normal people filming other Trump supporters and they're just fucking wild, especially compared to like Biden supporters. Even in this, I do agree both sides they have the radicals, they're far left, far right, and they get a little crazy in the physical. But just in my eyes, just Trump supporters are shit's like obviously I don't know if you've seen where they barred up like all the buildings with like the wood planks.
The stores
and they made the wood barricades to protect and the stores emptied out. I don't remember like the last 4 years or last couple elections.
Yeah, that's never happened.
But, that's definitely very extremely new to me because I've never seen like it's like a zombie apocalypse almost. They're fucking ready for that.
I know there have been like 40
ready for that shit.
There have been like 46 presidents now, and I don't think that's ever happened. Like they had to bar up shit like until maybe like the Civil War, and maybe even then they probably didn't do it.
Yeah, but I don't know, dude, but they were definitely, they had the same thought. They all had the same thought that someone is gonna create a riot by losing or winning.
Yeah, that's not right.
That's what it is, man.
Like I believe that people should not only think from their perspective only, but also understand the other person's perspective as well. And you don't have to agree with
just
it.
Not be a sore loser,
Yeah.
Just not be a sore loser.
Yeah, you don't have to agree with
life, accept
with what they say, but like you could just accept. You should just accept it, and just you don't have to create violence and throw hate out there just to have your voice heard. Like it's okay, there. Like we all have a chance to vote in the next election, and
it's okay.
Move on.
Yeah, next 4 years, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Joe's still alive.
I know,
and hopefully, Trump stays relevant. Because who knows? He might. He's gone forever. Let's say they recount. Trump actually, lost. He can't take it. He just leaves social media. He leaves the planet. He's out of here.
He's out. Like he's off the grid.
Yeah, that's what I think. I don't think he's gonna like try and stay relevant, especially when it's kind of.
I think he's had it though.
His
like
ego is broken.
The whole time, whole 4 years, the media just like shattered. Like just kept feeding into him. Like every reporter, journalist.
I don't know, dude.
He's had to deal with.
It's just that he makes himself an easy target, dude.
Yeah.
It's not like he's trying to put a good image up for himself, Especially with other, especially liberal presidents, where they like, obviously the camera's on, they act a little more nice and shit,
Yeah, they're
they
well
fluff up
spoken.
the image, they go to the minority, blah blah blah. And then Trump is like almost against the minority. Well, that's what social media portrays. He says stupid shit. He tweets out stupid shit. hey man, it's just like the world's against them for certain reasons. You know?
And the votes show it. Like people were tired of that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you think things are gonna change? Like Biden's gonna come up with like COVID policies?
No, because my friends brought up a really good point. Like for you conservatives, and I'm personally a centrist. Like,
yeah, same. Like
I don't like to pick a side, but my friends brought up a really good point that because right now I forgot the Republicans have the Senate and what was the other one?
House of Representatives.
No. They had do they have the majority in the Supreme Court? I don't know which one they have the majority in. Yeah, so whatever.
He just appointed a new Supreme Court.
So I think they have the majority in the Senate and the Supreme Court, right? So even if Joe tries to pass certain laws and shit, that's just not gonna get through. Especially if they're too like they're not like fair, I guess, as the Republicans see it. So that's just not gonna get through, and then basically nothing's changing.
Yeah, nothing gets done. That's basically how it runs in politics and the U.S. government. It's so slow that nothing, like you don't see change at all, unless it's like a real like big problem, like the civil rights movement. Like people had to protest for years to get that.
There's a lot of pressure. There's extreme pressure. But
if there isn't that, then it's just gonna be the same shit. Like not much different. You know.
I just want my stimulus check. You know, where's my money?
Yeah. But even if Biden, like you said, if Biden like tries to go through with that, the Senate might just block it, and shit doesn't get done. Yeah, I know. But the COVID cases have been going up, but I don't think people care anymore. Like there's
a lot of people have been going out, man. I've been going out, man. Fuck yeah, hang out like 2 to 3 times. Holy shit, I've been biking a lot. My quads they're already tree trunks now. Now they're becoming like fucking redwood trees, you know? Fucking
just
shit.
Like biking. Have you been like doing push-ups and stuff, like pull-ups?
Nah, dude. So like during quarantine, like real quarantine, like lockdown and shit, lost 30 pounds, easy money. Like 198 to 169, easy, or roughly 30 pounds, right? That's like 29.
Yeah,
but then
that's still pretty good.
Extremely good. And then within this month, I gained back 10 pounds just like that. You know, fucking easiest shit of my life.
Even though you've been biking and stuff. Like,
well, biking's like once a week. I don't like bike often, but gaining 10 pounds is like fuck. Like people complain about trying to gain weight. Man, just take some of my metabolism. Like fuck.
Yeah.
I could eat a burger and gain 2 pounds that day. But I'm back up to like 180 right now. And then I'm hopefully gonna shred soon because once I hit 150, I'm gonna get a mullet. Fuck yeah.
Your hair's already long enough.
Yeah, I know, but 150 is like it's gonna be hard. I don't know because I need to go to the gym and I think Enoch has a guest pass, and then I think my dad has a pass too that he gets for free. I don't know if he has a guest pass. I need to sign up.
Yeah, I've been going to the gym since it's been open. I think it's been a few months now, and it's been good. But biking is good as well. Like I know a lot of people that have like just exercised without like gyms opening. They just exercise by riding bikes and stuff. Where do you go to ride?
Graham Park, like down there.
Oh yeah.
You know, but even farther than that, like this is too short for my house. Like, I go out to the park with the community pools and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like near the freeway entrances with the big ass community pools.
Like
I don't know what park it is. This is down the bike trail. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like by Chapman, that area.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay. That's pretty good though. Like,
Yeah.
just biking a few miles every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But people should be staying healthy, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you're not at least like 1 hour a day, as cheesy as that and repetitive as that sounds, from TV commercials and it's like Michelle Obama telling you.
Yeah, 60 minutes.
Yeah, but it is true, man. You don't want to eat healthy, of course. Exercising that isn't everything.
Yeah. And then
a lot of people think if I go to the gym, I'm gonna lose weight, but you're still eating like a pig. Like nah.
Yeah,
that's not how it works.
It's both nutrition and fitness.
Even skinny people have bad health,
Yeah. Yeah, just by not eating right, it could cause other problems like, bad skin or
the internal problems, shit that will kill you from the inside out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exercising, especially like now we're still in online school, and it's almost like halfway over, I think, but
more than half. Thank God.
every weekdays, like we're sitting for a few hours every day, just sitting at our desks and listening to boring shit. So yeah, that's not good either. So every now and then you just got to get up, stretch, get your body moving, feel good.
Yeah, like talking about like bodies and stuff, man. I know Wolfinger, he sent me a video yesterday. We were playing games. We were playing COD, and the motherfucker, he was doing like he was carrying like a heart for like a transplant, and then he's like walking like on the helicopter pad. Like he got off the helicopter and started walking with the heart. He's like carefully walking, and then all of a sudden he trips on like this metal part, and then the box fucking falls out of his hand, and I think the heart comes out as well. I'm not sure. But the newscaster is like, he's like watching the video too, and oh god, because like I don't know whose heart that was for, but like imagine like dropping the heart for like the president, bro. Oh, you'd be fucked.
I know.
Like even if the president
was just in a box or something, like it was just
it's like, how like you like well you wouldn't know this, and hopefully you wouldn't know this, but like if someone wants to sell their kidney, they would cut it and throw it in a box of ice, and sell on the black market. But like, no, that's how you put body parts. You put them in like it's like a cooler, Keep that thing fresh.
Yeah, that like reminds me of like the Office episode where Dwight, he's like, he cuts open the dummy. Like, does he have an organ donor card? Like he has the. Like where he wears the face one, like the fire drill one.
The CPR one.
Yeah, the CPR one. He asked Michael, like, does he have a organ donor card? And then Michael's like, yeah. And then he just cuts it open. He has a knife right in his boot.
Yeah.
Cuts it open.
And then he fucking wears the mask or the face of the dummy.
Face. Yeah, that was a great episode. But
that was just. Because we were talking about like internal health and shit. I don't know, that guy's missing a heart. Like whoever needs that.
Because if you like get that shit contaminated, it's basically done. Can't use that.
And like, bro, I've been like, life's been like chill. I've been on fucking TikTok a lot. You
re-downloaded it?
No, I've had that shit, man. When that scare when Trump said he was gonna ban it, I was like, shit, I better get this on my phone. So when I sell my phone, I can say I have TikTok on it, Or when I should have kept Fortnite, man.
Yeah.
Because I delete that shit's like 7 gigs on my phone. Like hell no, I'm playing other stuff. But I should have kept that.
Now it's gone off the app store.
Fortnite, yeah. Well, you can't download Fortnite in the app store. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Not in Apple especially. So like having that on your phone like increases the value of your phone, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I got some like imagine someone has Flappy Bird on like an iPhone 12. Like bro, like I don't know how that's possible, but like
if they had that, if they're like good at computer science and they like
maybe like an emulator or fucking I don't know, off third-party website. Fuck it.
Yeah.
But I yesterday I saw this video of fucking this little like Yorkie. Fool was packing, man. He was
Yorkie?
walking, yeah, like a tiny
Like a
ass
small-
Yorkie, like the
yeah.
size of like this small, right? Fool was like the person who was filming the Yorkie from above, and Fool was walking like side to side because he was his schlong was dragging the floor, bro. I was like, I don't know how, bro. I was like, holy cow. And he's like walking, and he had a hunchback, like he hunched his back to get over. And then like I sent the video, and my friends were like, "Yo, he's gonna get scabs, man."
Yeah,
like from that shit scraping the ground. Like, bro, I was like, oh.
Yeah, when you go on walks, like that shit's gonna.
Hey, maybe he just had a boner, bro. But
I don't know.
Hey,
if it's dragging on the ground, dude.
I don't know if dog's dick's supposed to be that big for his size, man. I mean, some people packing in real life, but bro, that's just abnormal.
I know, that's just weird.
The comments was like eggplant. They were showing the dog and the eggplant emoji.
Yeah,
like dog really said, and then
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. But did you hear the NBA is gonna be back soon?
Yeah, for like a Christmas season, right?
Yeah, I think it's a
December.
shorter season, like 72 games now.
Yeah,
but that's pretty quick though. Like already in December.
They want money, dude. and some of the NBA teams lost so much money because they couldn't participate in the bubble.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, like the team, like Golden State now has Steph
you
Curry
see
and
the
Clay
new jerseys?
back.
I saw the new jerseys. It's all right. It's not like I kind of like the yellow ones a lot better, but it's whatever.
Yeah, and like Stephen A was saying, Warriors have the best chance now. Like he's still going with them. And
yeah, okay.
I don't know if
we still have to see the. I don't know if there is a draft this year, right? There should be.
I think
right?
there is. Like and I think it's in a few weeks.
Really? Oh shit.
Yeah. And I think there's gonna be like the trading, like off-season trading and everything that's gonna start. So we'll see who the Lakers get in their picks and like who they trade. They might trade.
They're trading Danny Green. Fuck out of here, bro.
Danny Green, bro.
Bro, I don't know if that man was useful in any games, to be honest. But.
I don't know. Yeah, our last episode we talked about the finals, and then now you guys know like the Lakers won, but Danny Green those finals games he didn't play too well, missed a lot of shots, and could have helped the Lakers win it earlier if he made that 3-pointer, that wide open one, but
I call that shit Lakers in 6, man.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Lakers in 6, and they got
that was
it
a while ago, man. But
yeah,
I think the most recent like sports related thing was the Khabib versus Justin Gatling fight. That shit was nuts, man. Undefeated. Holy shit.
Yeah. And then he retired.
Khabib
too.
born, yeah. He retired because of his dad. Like, he's his dad passed away. And have you seen that clip? It was like fucking on Khabib destroys Stephen A. Smith. He's
really?
He's like they're like talking. I don't know what the context was, but Khabib was like, I don't really want to talk about that shit. Or he said something like that, and then it's just like Stephen A. was just silent after that.
Oh, so he was like interviewing him.
Yeah, he was interviewing with Max Kellerman, and then Stephen A. probably said something stupid because Stephen A. is not that like good with the like UFC and MMA,
he's
stuff
not
like that.
informed in that sport.
Yeah,
so.
And Max is obviously more informed than them, and non-basketball. Definitely not basketball, but Khabib said like I just like shut the fuck up or some shit like that, and then Stephen A. was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna stop right there, But yeah, that was the most recent like sports. And obviously football season's going on right now, but.
And the Dodgers won the World Series.
Yeah, it's fuck. The LA Dodgers won that shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy. LA, man. I don't know when's hockey season, but the LA Kings win, bro. Triple LA, man.
I know. That would be crazy. But I don't think the Rams are good right now, so they're not.
No, the Rams are doing pretty well.
They're doing well.
Okay. I think so. Yeah, they're not as bad as like the the Giants, the fucking Jets. You know, that entire is that the East area? I don't even
like
fucking
New
know,
England. I don't know what the division is called.
Yeah, whatever that division. It's a completely unfair. You know, one side is completely stacked, and the other side is, and like they're like, I don't know, like 2-6, 2-7. Bro.
Yeah, but I'm glad like the Lakers and Dodgers won that shit for the city. You know, for Kobe, and it was great watching it. And now we get to see more basketball in like a few months, like less than 2 months, I guess.
Yeah,
which is gonna be good.
It's gonna be good, man. You know, the bets are gonna go back out. You know, people are gonna start betting in games again. It's gonna feel good.
Yep. Yeah, I like sports.
Do you know where they're playing though? I don't know where they're playing.
They might not go back to the bubble because they're saying they want an audience now.
Like they want people. Fuck. Yeah. Dude, there's definitely, okay, look. 100% there's gonna be people there, but bro, that's just the COVID cases are gonna go right back up.
Yeah.
It's already going on. People don't care, man.
Because like they saw what football and baseball did, like in the World Series. They had fans there in Texas and
Texas is different, bro. They have high school games like in full ass stadiums, and motherfuckers pack that shit.
Yeah, I know. That's the reason they did it there, because they could allow fans and they could get that extra money. Because both teams aren't even from Texas. Like Tampa Bay is Florida, and then Dodgers is LA. But they had to select an arena that could hold fans. I guess that was their main objective there.
Yeah.
They did it. So, yeah. But the NBA, they could do fans, but like theirs is indoor as well. While baseball and football, it's outdoors most of the time. You know, like most stadiums are outdoor stadiums. But with basketball, pretty much every arena is indoor. So it might be a bigger risk there, and they might have to limit even more people. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, they lost a shit ton of money, like a lot of leagues did. Like they're losing a lot of money. Like ESPN, did you hear they had to lay off a lot? Like I don't know the exact number, but a few thousand people because they didn't have their revenue that they people lost, or the ratings were down as well throughout this whole time. They were saying the finals ratings were down, like for NBA. People watching sports were down because there's other shit that people need to do. They've lost their job. They don't have time to watch sports like they used to, and so everybody's hurting right now. A lot of people. Yeah.
It is it is what it is, man. Maybe Biden will fix it up,
I don't think
he said he's ready for the COVID stuff, so I don't know.
But if he was president, like when COVID started, he might have had a chance to like change the trajectory. But even then, like we were all new to this shit. Like nobody expected it. He could have made mistakes. Like he could have made the same mistakes Trump made. Who knows? But now it's
easy in hindsight to like shit on Trump for what he does.
Yeah.
But like if someone's put in that situation, who knows? You might fuck up the same way.
Yeah, because like last year, I would have a zombie apocalypse would have seemed like more of a reasonable thing than a fucking I
guess
a virus, because like we live in a generation where we have all this medical technology. We're used to seeing like cancer treatments and all these great medical treatments. I never thought like this would come to fruition, because I just knew the world was healthy. Like how could this even happen if like we have all this great medical advancement and we still allow this kind of transmission to happen?
Well, like put it this way, because obviously the virus is man-made, right? So it's like you have all these medical like advancements and shit. But guess what? The people who made the virus decided to, make it so none of those advancements will work on that virus. So it's like someone making this robot or car or whatever, and then this other person's like, fuck your robot and car, bitch, I'll make this robot and car, and it's a lot better than theirs. So it's like, even if you didn't think it was happening, it's definitely possible if it was man-made. Like, fuck.
Yeah. And people are saying like, once Joe Biden wins, like it's gonna go down now. Like all the cases are gonna go down after the election. They just wanted Trump to feel like all this pressure because of the virus.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah. Fuck no. Just because even Biden supporters were probably like part of the spreading of COVID.
Impacted by it and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah. I don't know what else to say to
that. But yeah, that's, I don't know. Did you hear the Donald Glover? He's saying that the new season of Atlanta is coming soon. 3 and 4, season 3 and 4 are in the works.
Nice.
Coming soon. And he has a new project on the way, like album coming out, which is good to hear because, we need some more entertainment these days. There hasn't been much good music. Drake is gonna drop, right? Like 2021, January 2021, he's gonna drop his album, Certified Lover Boy. So people are saying it's gonna be good.
His like album cover is like a throwback cover, right?
Yeah, he had his 2 of his albums, like previous albums. He photographed it like that, but with his face, his recent face. So, I'm excited for that one. He's been releasing music like a lot this year, so we'll see how this album stacks up to everything else he's put out recently. But it's pretty heat, like everything he's put out.
Hopefully, there's no like some UK drill type shit, man.
I know.
I don't like that, bro. I really don't.
Yeah,
maybe because like I'm an American, but like fucking UK drills is it's not whack. I don't like. It's different.
Yeah, it's just different.
And especially when he's trying to do that, like the fucking accents and shit, man. That for me, man. Like,
because you've heard him like with like actually being really good at like 0 to 100 and back to back and shit like that. You've heard him like do good songs. Then when you hear something completely opposite where he's doing UK shit, you're like, what the hell is this?
I just like, like who are you trying to trick, man? I know you're an American, bro. Like, what the heck? Hey, but it's good that he's like spreading that culture. I mean, definitely. Like, I'm not gonna hate on him just because he's putting shit music out there, but everyone puts out shit music.
Yeah, like the UK people are loving it though. Like
they can take the song, man. I'm good. Yeah. I don't even know. I forgot which one it was where he's doing like this roman type shit, man.
There was a new one called Heady One, there's forgot what it's called. Let me just look it up. I think he did it with Heady One. He's a British rapper, and let me see the song name. It's called The Only You Freestyle. That's what he put out with that British rapper. I mean, I don't know. It's not my type of music, but people like it. It has millions of views and shit. So good for him. And I'm just excited to see some other music. I've been listening to JID. He released a new song too.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Fucking King Von died. I don't know who that is, but
yeah,
I saw some people posting on Snapchat like RP. I'm like, who's this? But fucking sucks, man. I think he got shot, and then he's like 26. I think he's 26 too. I don't know. Damn. Yeah, you can search it up, but that was just holy.
I think he was only 26. Yeah, and then
I mean, it doesn't hit hard because I didn't know, like, personally, I didn't know who he was, or I didn't listen to any of the songs. Maybe I didn't, and I just, like, you know, it was just one of those songs that came up on the queue.
Mm-hmm. They said he got killed in a shootout outside Atlanta hookah lounge, like a nightclub. He got shot outside there.
I don't know.
Yeah. I know young people just dying. A lot of people got impacted by his music, and now, you know, he can't. The music he put out is the only music that there is left of him. So,
well, that's probably not the case, but
yeah.
Like they have, he has other Pop Smoke's still dropping out shit and same Juice WRLD, man.
Yeah,
fucking hell.
They have all those like pre-recorded shit that they never put out.
It's good. That, I mean, like some people say, like, hey, you're fucking like making money off some dead person's image, but like, let's be honest, they probably wanted their music to go out as to many people as possible. So
yeah, Pop Smoke's was like really good though. Like I didn't expect it to be.
His first song was already like amazing, and you know he kept that. He only went up. He never went down. Like, almost every song I fucking enjoy.
Yeah. After like I heard Dior and then that album, I was like, this guy is special, and you know he probably has more music coming. Like they have more shit of his on the way, but we'll see. And anything else you want to talk about?
No.
Good.
Congrats, Joe Biden.
Joe Biden, the new president, and hopefully he doesn't.
Wait, my my Discord that I'm in, dude, they're like motherfuckers were like Trump supporters and Biden supporters in there. So like, some people were stirring up the pot like on election day, right? So yeah, I'm ready for when everyone wakes up because it's like only like 10 o'clock right now.
Yeah.
You know, once everyone starts waking up and seeing that Joe Biden wins, they're gonna go ham. They're gonna start their fingers are gonna start heating up while faster typing.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're gonna be civil about it. They're gonna be like, all right, but most likely Trump supporters on there would be like, yo, no, it's unfair, you know, blah,
yeah, because once Trump starts tweeting about voter fraud and shit, they're gonna get even like more fired up. Like, hey, this is
fuel to the fire, baby.
Yeah.
But personally, if I felt like Trump won, then the Biden supporters just would have been like, cool. You know, I don't think they would have rioted or anything.
Yeah. They would have kind of like went off on Twitter.
They would have been in disbelief for sure.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck did you let this man run again? But other than that.
Yeah, right now people are celebrating on Twitter. Like all the like liberals on Twitter, they're taking over. People are saying they're popping champagne and shit. I'm like, bro, we get a new president every 4 to 8 years. Like it's nothing special here.
It's like a typical thing.
Yeah,
you know?
Like this is a routine here. Like, yeah, it's okay, but in 1 week, 1 month, we're gonna forget like all about president. Like the news stations are gonna lose so many views because of Trump's not president. Like all they did was like film Trump on different scandals and shit. And now they have like Biden who's gonna fucking sit around.
They're gonna switch their faces and start talking shit on Biden. Who knows, bro?
Maybe they had to switch up their whole formula now.
Like they go back to like when he was like when Joe Biden, you know, had like the stiffing children type shit. You know, like bro.
Yeah, because I don't know. Right now, or this whole 4 years, they were just like beating up Trump for everything he did. And then now Joe Biden, he's not like Trump where he says random shit. Sometimes he does. Like he's he's old.
Yeah, like back in the day, like he brought up this thing like you can't go to 7-Eleven without like an Indian accent or something. It was bad. Yeah, it was just bad.
Yeah.
And he said he wasn't kidding too. That was the worst part. Like he made sure that hey, this ain't a joke. I'm being serious. Like, bro.
Really? Was it like at a news conference or whatever? Or
it was like an interview or something, and he made like a racist joke. And I was like, what the fuck? But like I said, if you're not, everyone's racist at some point, especially white people. No cap, okay? Asian people too. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of Asian people are fucking racist.
Everybody's fucking racist.
But one thing you can agree on is that old ass people, I don't care what color you are, old people are like, they're beyond racist. They're living in the past, dude. Like,
they just want the old way of life.
They just want people that look like them. Like that. That's my opinion.
Yeah, it's like, have you seen like the Dave Chappelle bit, Chappelle show where it's like the blind racist, like black guy who's a racist, Clayton Bigsby?
No, what happened?
Like it's a bit where, here, hold on, I'll just look it up real quick. I want to make sure this is right. Clayton. Yeah. It's
I've seen Dave Chappelle when he's done whiteface, with the powder on his face.
Yeah, this one, it's like here, I'll just share the screen real quick. Share screen. This guy right here, he's like he plays this the skit as he's a black guy, right? And he's living in the South and he's blind.
Oh, but he doesn't know he's black.
He doesn't know he's black.
Okay, yeah.
And he's a white supremacist. It's a funny bit. Like he's in a KKK uniform. Like he takes it. And then at this thing, there's like a bunch of like white supremacists in the back that can see, like they're white. And then he had this hood over him. He took it off and everybody's like, holy shit. Like he's like the leader too.
It's because he's that racist. It's Black Klansman, man. Yeah. Black Klansman.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious, dude.
It's funny. Yeah, it's probably on YouTube. You can watch it. It's funny. But yeah, that just reminded me of that. But yeah, Joe Biden's president. We'll wrap it up for you guys here. Thank you for listening. Make sure to subscribe. And we'll talk to you guys next time. Have a good week.
Yep. Bye-bye.